Hello and welcome back. So the video is getting released a little bit later than I wanted it to because my first upload, the sound got cut. I'm not exactly sure, but I got a notification that my sound got cut for whatever fucking reason. I think it's because a clip played in Bloomberg and that fucked me up. Anyways, we're going to do the weekly recap for today. No worries. Before we do that, I want to mention the Discord. A lot of things I mention in the videos and everything else. Trades are posted there. References. I'll open my Discord as well to showcase some things in this video that it's related to the Discord. The Discord will be linked in the description and it is free to join. Nothing there is monetized or anything like that. So I hope to see you in there. Yeah, as long as you're not a piece of shit. With that said, let's get to the weekly recap. So as we saw, I don't even have to switch pair. Like, bro. As we saw with this week, the breakout market was too strong. In the sense that it started gapping. It started blowing out all the SR areas. And I'm not going to start repainting, doing like a redraw video in the middle of the week. I'm going to do that once a week. If I wasn't making videos, I didn't really have redraw days. I just adjusted them all the time. Maybe sometimes redraw days. But anyways, we've borne the fruits of the labor market. The breakout market for as much as we can. But at some point, as you can see, when it continues and accelerates for too long, it breaks our levels, and we see breakouts on multiple pairs. Everything here is breaking out. There's gapping, there's strong movement, and if you're familiar with the strategy, so I just looked at the diagnostics, and a very good percentage of people are watching my videos for the first time. But if you're watching this as a regular watcher, you know what I'm talking about. It's impossible to create ranges inside of this. So this has been a more or less no trade week. Can you get a range in this? No, you can't. Not know it. And it was discussed as well in the Discord. Let me see, where's that? In Trade Talk, probably. Is anyone interested in trades yet? No. So no one really liked this market. I myself already hit my monthly cap for this Jan. I hit it very early. So I didn't trade this week. I'll be able to trade next week though. But even if I couldn't, I wouldn't have traded this week. And with this kind of breakout market we're seeing right now, I don't see it going back to a CR market just like boom next week. No, I don't think that's realistic. I mean, it could, but everything's out of range, out of bounds. So I'm expecting a continuation of the CR market as well. I also posted in the Discord some interesting news, some reactions to it as well. The Epstein files. I don't know how legitimate this is, if it's confirmed or not. But if it is, we can see Trump getting more rowdy. I already made this whole video on Venezuela, Iran, and Greenland explained without going into too many intricacies, just the geopolitical aspects of it. But on a more personal level as well, we can imagine, or we can estimate, is there a percentage chance that Trump is going to do something that creates headlines to draw him away from it, if this is real? Yes, I see that as a very real possibility. And with war or conflict of some kind, don't know what exactly, between the US and Iran looking more and more imminent. It looks very imminent right now. I just see this as fuel on the fire in a sense. Yeah. More or less. So we can realistically expect a BO market that continues and potentially becomes even a stronger one going into the next month. So expect that and be ready for that, but don't fear it or worry about it. Because, I mean, we've had this discussion before, like, what is best? Was it BO market or CR market best? Well, because I hit 10% all the time, it doesn't really matter, right? Which is my monthly max. But if you look at it in terms of, at least for me, and I'm the one using my strategy optimally. You want to be like me, right? You want to trade like me. So when you're looking at it that way, the BO market is best because I usually hit it within 2 weeks if it's a strong BO market. Like, we could go into next month, right? And I could have 2 trades with 2 extensions, and I'm 1 full hit away from my monthly max. That is not uncommon for these BO markets. Although I do personally prefer CR markets because they're so predictable, they're so nice, they're so beautiful. You know, you wait for these setups to come to fruition. You watch the indecision candle close. You put your little stop order, your sell loss. You see if it triggers or doesn't. You move your sell loss nicely. You know what I mean? You can go to sleep. You can go. You just use a dynamic. Have at least a 1 to 5 on the pip on your dynamic. Don't do the 1-to-1 super aggressive shit. Use a C-bot, but 1 to 5 in your dynamic, you can just go to sleep, bro. That shit will move on itself. It's all relaxed. But with the BOs, you have to be on it. You can't go to sleep. You have to watch that shit. You have to move your sell loss. You could go to sleep, but it's not a good idea. And you have to watch them as they materialize, as they trigger, and you have to be on that 100%. So it is a more stressful but a more quick money market in that sense. But with that said, I don't want to make this video too long. I think I have covered all of it. If not, we'll discuss it in the Discord. So I'm going to end it on that note. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the questionnaire.